Hi there, I'm Gildart, and today on Fireside Reading we began chapter 42 of David Copperfield, chapter 42, part 1. And it starts with a wonderful self-help passage. He's talking about what made him successful. It's one of the first times that we've heard that as a man he has been successful. He says, "But I never could have done what I have done without the habits of punctuality, order, and diligence, without the determination to concentrate myself on..." Hi there, I'm Gildart Jackson, and today on Fireside Reading we began chapter 42 of David Copperfield, chapter 42, part 1. And the chapter begins with a self-help tract, where David, who is talking to us and narrating the whole book, tells us really for the first time that he has been successful in his life. And he adds, "But I never could have done what I have done without the habits of punctuality, order, and diligence, without the determination to concentrate myself on one object at a time, no matter how quickly its successor should come upon its heels." Then Agnes comes a-visiting to visit Mr. and Mrs. Dr. and Mrs. Strong, and of course traveling with them comes the awful Uriah Heep and his mother. Uriah corners David and tells him that he's come to keep his eye on Agnes, who he's still in love with. And he is doing this because of Mrs. Strong and Jack Maldon, who always was so dismissive of him. He has something in store for them, and David fears that he's going to expose what he thinks is going on between them to her husband and his old headmaster and employer, now Dr. Strong. Then, on a happier note, David takes Agnes to meet Dora, and Dora, who has been in recent chapters a little bit of an airhead, suddenly is slightly charming. She loves Agnes. Agnes, of course, loves her. Agnes loves everybody and is charming to everybody, but she immediately takes a shining to Agnes. They decide they're firm friends, they're going to write to one another, and it's a lovely meeting for tea. And then David and her return home, and Agnes tells David that the concern that he had that she might take Uriah Heep's proposal of marriage and accept it, she will never do. So he's relieved. They say goodnight under the stars. She walks away, and he is leaving Dr. Strong's house. We will find out what happens in the rest of this chapter tomorrow, live at Fireside Reading on Instagram at 5 Pacific. And all the chapters are uploaded to the YouTube channel, Fireside Reading. Please join us.